Yo, what is up, Cowboys Nation? It's your boy Jay Tuck, DMV, CFT, and we are Cover 3. And we back in the building, man. As my dog Rome says, back like we never left.
Max.
it feels like we just played a game like yesterday, bro. You know what I'm saying? It feels like we just played a game yesterday, man, but we got to get prepared for tomorrow, man. So we're going to talk about a few things, man. So y'all know the vibes, man. Go ahead, like, share, let everybody know that we are live, man. DMV, I'm going to start with you, dog, bro. How you feeling, man?
Hey, bro, I feel good. Hey, look, me and you, we already know what it is, bro. It's Stranger Things night. Right. Bro. My energy is up. So right. I know you're tired. I'm not. I've been waiting I don't know how long since I watched it or whatever, but
it's been 3 years.
And then Thanksgiving's tomorrow, so the games are gonna be lit. It's gonna be it's gonna be a great weekend. I already know you out there. I know the vibes, man. So bro, I feel good. Long story short.
Yeah, the energy's high, man. I'm just tired, man, because me and the wife, we've been looking at a house hunting here in Dallas. Hopefully, fingers crossed, finally gonna make that move. So, you know what I'm saying? We just been riding around. And ain't no quick rides in Dallas, man. It ain't like, oh, we're just gonna go to the Walmart real quick and be like, nah, everything's on the highway, and you know what I'm saying?
Hey, the highway's fast as hell out there, and can't nobody drive, dog.
Oh no, they can't drive. They can't drive for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man.
We're gonna miss KC though.
Yeah, you gotta drive like a maniac, man. My dog Ron, man, how you feeling, dog?
I'm feeling good, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm actually exhausted, but I'm gonna act like I'm not. And I got a brine of turkey tonight and put this smoker together, so I'm not about to get no rest. So y'all gonna get this hour, y'all gonna like
it. you might get 55 minutes, man. You know what I'm saying? I got people calling like, let's do a show tonight. Hey man, it's family time, man. But
we do appreciate y'all for tapping in, though.
Yo, absolutely, man. I'm saying this is different. This is home. You know what I'm saying? With some other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you might get 15, 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I gotta go back when I'm doing that thing tonight. I gotta go back and rewatch the roundtable. I know you was on 1,000 yesterday. I didn't get to watch it.
Oh yeah, man. The Cowboys Nation showed up and showed out. Shoot to the NFC East roundtable, man, and all them Eagles fans out there barking all last week.
They hurt, bro.
They feel it's hurt, man. They feel it's hurt, man. So let's go ahead and quickly recap that game before we move forward. Rome, I'm gonna start with you, dog. I know you called me. You know what I'm saying, bro? I was off of 2 Cowboys.
I had a good time. I called everybody.
5 tequila shots. You know what I'm saying? I was on. You know what I'm saying? But I had no food in my system, man. But let's go ahead and quickly recap, man. How was you feeling after the game that happened on Sunday?
Well, first of all, everybody in the comments or whatever channels y'all on, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate y'all for tapping in during the holidays. Hope we can give y'all some entertainment, whether you're listening now or later. But as far as the game, man, it was a microcosm of the season. It was an emotional roller coaster. Mm-hmm. Our season's been crazy ever since they traded Micah Parsons. Mm-hmm. That was emotional. Like, seriously, whether people want to admit it or not, that was an emotional time. Like, did they just trade our season away?
Right.
And then
not to cut you off real quick, Ron. It is still crazy going to sports stores and seeing Micah Parsons and Lucas gear just like 60% off. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just weird to me. You know,
that's why I brought it up.
Yeah, it's crazy. It still hasn't even hit me yet.
These are players that, I'm a Rockets fan. Shout out to Houston. But these are players you just never thought you was gonna see them retiring.
Right.
So it's still weird. We've all mentally moved on and stuff like that, but the reason I brought it up is just it was emotional. And then we sort of start getting some footing. We look great offensively, we look bad defensively, a lot of internal like X's and O's battles, right? And then we lose Marshawn Nealon, rest in peace, and I'm saying prayers to his family because that's still so raw, man. It's like
it is.
It's I know we've moved on because of the games, but it's real. When I'm watching them sound on the sidelines, it's like they still saying we doing this for Marshawn. And it's one of those things where it's like that game was like how we felt with the Micah trade or Marshawn. We was on the mat early, like knocked out. I was like texting people like, y'all got it, man. Y'all boat racing us. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? And then we fought back inch by inch. And it was just like, I haven't seen us do that. I just haven't seen any like all the trolling and stuff aside. I just hadn't seen us pretty much pull our pants up and say, "Yo, let's get it." You know what I'm saying? And it was inch by inch, and it was every facet of the game. It wasn't just the offense got it; the defense had 9 stands in a row. and then you had the offense actually get the ball in the end zone. You had special teams. Shout out to Elijah Clark, man.
Hell of a play, dog. Hell of a play.
Play of the season, the way it just mapped out, he just kept getting up. So that's why I'm so, that game just let me know, no matter what happened tomorrow or the rest of the season, we got some great character people in this locker room, and you got something to be looking forward to for this season and next season. So that's how I feel like that game, you know what I'm saying? All the stuff we saw like what Pickens did and how he is dominant, and how Dak, even though he threw the interception, he didn't let it rattle him. We see him get rattled in big games all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just seeing I had to shout out Javonte Williams, watching some of his clips this week. Man, his pass pro was so phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? There was a couple plays that just would not have happened. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? So it was like everybody came to play, and that's all I want to see.
Yeah, and I agree to piggyback, Paul, if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, dog. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep things moving.
It wasn't even that bad, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't say nothing no more.
To go back off what Rome just said, right? I just feel like Cowboys fans, we haven't really gotten much to be excited about. You know what I'm saying? This offseason, like Rome was saying, with the Micah Parsons stuff, the Jerry bickering back and forth. We saw him Pickens, that was kind of cool, but then it just kept being fluctuating. And even kind of go back to that Green Bay game, which that would have been, the possibility to kind of get something to be excited about. We didn't even get nothing from that. So it's just like, we've been kind of just waiting for that moment to you know what? Let's high five each other. Let's just be excited. Let's just celebrate just a little bit. Yeah. And I feel like, being in the building, we finally got that opportunity. Like you said, Ron, it was good to see just the team just fight, and the confidence and hearing the sounds from the sideline. Like, they didn't waver. And the crazy part was, I knew, and some people might love it or hate it, as long as I had 4 out there, it wasn't over. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was so cool. It's a funny picture since my dog, he's the block captain. He's up there celebrating. I'm just sitting drinking my drink because I knew it was about to happen. I'm like, if defense can find ways to get stops, our offense is going to rally back. And what you saw was the team, not just the offense, not just the defense, not just the team coming together, banding together as brothers, as one, and everyone just fighting back. And the one thing I've always asked when it comes to Dallas Cowboys is just fight. We might not win the Super Bowl. We might not win every year. But as long as I know y'all are out there competing and giving up, because that could have been a game they could have just folded and it's like, hey, we had some early turnovers, but they fought back. For me as a fan, that's all I asked. And they was able to go out there and get the win, man. So overall, a good win for the Cowboys. It's not about them, y'all.
It ain't. That's why I ain't get him no burn in this weekend.
And it was about us, right? Who we are. And maybe it might not really pay dividends next year or this year, but it helps pay dividends for next year about what we can build off of. You know what I'm saying? What we can build off of and what we're trying to establish here in Dallas. Go ahead, DMV.
Yeah, I think y'all pretty much hit everything as far as all of the points, the emotions, and all of that.
You're emotional.
From a football standpoint, I think the game ended exactly how it needed to end, as far as Dallas being the team that needed to win.
Yes.
Everything was lining up for Dallas, really. And the trade, all of the X's and O's, getting Quentin Williams, the Pickens, all of the matchup stuff that we talked about with LB last week, this time, came to fruition. You know what I'm saying? All of that same stuff as to why all 3 of us had the Cowboys winning. I actually thought Dallas was going to beat their ass. I'm going to be 100 just because of those things. And I think that they really didn't take advantage of those things until the second half. And when they did, they both raced the hell out of it.
Right.
We was moving the DMV. You was right. If you go back and watch the game again, because I did.
Right.
If we didn't shoot they were saying they were shooting themselves in the foot. At bare minimum, we would have scored another 2 touchdowns. If Turp don't fumble, we close that deal.
Right.
If Dak don't throw that interception, that was another trip down there.
Right.
We closed that deal. That's we'd have
been Javonte Williams was wide open on that first drive on the fourth down. You
was right, DMV. That's what I'm saying. You was right. We should have boat raced them.
Right.
Facts. Yeah. I mean, I thought that on Sunday, and even before the game, I thought the teams that were matching up with Philly's injuries and stuff like that, because that did kind of matter. But remember, LB was like, well, Jalen Carter even mattered. No, he didn't. He didn't
Nah,
matter.
yo, shout out to and my dog Shining Star in there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tyler Booker, man.
Right.
This is coming of age game. He held his own. He stood his ground.
Right. Yeah. That was the reason why we drafted Tyler Booker. I know we wanted our wide receiver.
Yeah, I was complaining.
We got our wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? If they would have told us, hey, man, hey, Ron Tuck, DMV chill. We try to get Pickens too. I would have shut up draft night. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what we had in the works, but it showed the dividends of what we've been trying to build, right? Yeah. Tyler Smith, Cooper Beebe, especially our interior guys, and Tyler Booker to be able to handle that Philly front. It was phenomenal, man. It was phenomenal. And even, you know what I'm saying, Tyler Guyton for the most part, that was another thing happened, right? Tyler Guyton with the false start. That should have been an easy Javonte Williams touchdown right there. So it was like.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Go ahead.
Y'all watched the film yet? I know you've been a busy.
Yeah, I watched it. I just watched our offensive side of the ball, though.
I watched some of it, but yeah, go ahead.
I'm asking this. From what you've seen, I heard a lot, like, I'm talking about outside looking in, not Philly fans because they're emotional. A lot of people were saying that we was more physical than them.
Mm-hmm.
And when I watched it again, I'm like, I'm not used to that.
Yeah,
especially now with Philly, we've been finessed for
Philly
so
was
long.
hitting the ground a lot more. It was hitting the ground a lot more than you used to seeing them. I'm talking about
Jalen
Carter.
And here's the crazy part,
Jalen Carter.
Shoddy, you know what I'm saying? This is my criticism. He did them a favor by going away from the run game. Because not only was Javonte running,
he was getting busy.
But Malik Davis was running too. You know what I'm saying? It was just
shout out to Malik.
Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? So let's go out there and be physical. So, yeah, I feel like the physicality really turned up. And you guys know me. I've been very vocal about that. Some of them buzzwords we've been hearing. Okay, if we finally saw it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We finally saw it yesterday.
Look, Tuck, that's what's going to carry
us. Or not yesterday, but Sunday.
That's what this time of year is about. December football is all that little – it's about to get physical. Right. We're about to play a physical team in the Chiefs and a physical team in the Lions. Let's just see if we bring our hard hat to work, because all of the other stuff gonna happen. Dak and Pickens and all that, and CD, that's great. But if the trenches don't come to work, we gonna lose these games. Right. So we about to see.
Right.
Or can I have my honest moment of the show? Right.
Yeah.
They won this game. Like everything y'all said, and I know Tuck was talking about it when he was in the building. But let's talk about why Dallas won. This is the first time in a long time that I watched this team win because of the players, not because of the coaching, or not because Shoddy, if I'm being honest with you, he tried to lose that damn game. Mm-hmm. The decision making that it came down to from a head coach, going forward early in the game, not running the ball when you needed to, not running the ball and making them, salt the clock a little bit late when you got a gift from God. The players played their asses off, bro. They played their asses off, and Shoddy, they allowed Shoddy to make mistakes, and they still were there to fight. It might be because of Ford. It might be because of Pickens and his emotions. Might be because of Quentin Williams. Might be because of Javonte Williams. But like you said, I thought it was a players' game. I thought they banded together, and that's what's going to have to happen if they're going to make any type of run for the playoffs or deep playoff run or a Super Bowl type of run in the future. So,
DMV,
hats off to those guys.
Shout out to I haven't got a chance to talk to y'all. Shout out to Quentin Williams because he's been there for less time. Like, come on, man, it's been
bro didn't even know about Brandon Aubrey. That's how new he is.
But to hear the speech, I wish somebody would have got it on tape, and maybe it is on tape, but they saving it for Hard Knocks. But they say he went in the locker room, like when Sam Williams said, "Hey man," Quentin Williams went in there and said, "We got to go take this shit."
Right.
And I was just like, he been there for 2 weeks. He said, nah. He said, basically, I've been a Jet. I'm not like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, we got to go. And he said that Dak and the offense was even like he literally was the spark.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
You're fire, bro.
Right.
It's bro. So this is kind of what I was getting at. Cowboy culture, guys who have been drafted there, blind leading the blind. All they've known is when you get in those moments to tuck your damn tail.
Exactly.
It was the guys that weren't part of that. Javonte, Pickens, Quentin Williams,
dogs, bro.
Yeah, and people that was outside of that came in is like, we ain't rocking.
Maybe you don't change the way they're looking at the draft.
Also have to understand, y'all. Now we have guys in this locker room who have championship culture all the way. George Pickens played at Georgia. This is Natty. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what they do, right?
And Quentin Williams too.
You had Quentin Williams playing at Alabama. Like it's the standard. Tyler Booker. You know what I'm saying?
No Boise State dudes. Yeah,
right.
you need real people.
Small schools.
Yeah.
To your point. It's like we be leaning away from the SEC, and now it's like, hello, look at what we went got 2 dogs from the SEC that dominate in the SEC. I don't know what we've been doing over Booker, SEC.
You got Booker, Pickens, and Quentin Williams.
Stop playing. Because
they're not afraid of anything. They come from a place where you lose one game, the season's over. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they come from big time football, big time crowds, a lot of pressure every Saturday. You playing against the elite.
Tyler Smith was going to be in Alabama.
Think about the type of talent that not only you're playing against on Saturday, but you're practicing against. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're going against, you know what I'm saying, Will Anderson every day at practice, right? So when you get across a Jalen Carter, you don't have this shock factor like, oh, it's Jordan Davis or Jalen Carter.
He was ready.
You know what I'm saying?
He was not nervous at all.
Right. Yeah.
That's an excellent point. Because y'all know draft season coming.
Yeah. But that's what happens when you get those types of guys. The moments is not too big, and you have a Quentin Williams. Quentin Williams didn't even know Brandon Aubrey picked. He said, "Is that why he has an X factor in Madden? Oh, he can kick it from 61." But he don't even know his team yet. But he stepped up and led that locker room.
I just love that. It's always what Dak gonna say.
Right. It didn't have to be Dak. And I feel like, honestly, y'all, since the absence of Micah Parsons, we lost that guy. And D-Law and J-Lou, we lost that guy, and we found it already back in Quentin Williams. And you're seeing even last week versus the Raiders, y'all, you're seeing everybody just play a whole lot faster with a whole lot more we were saying, hey, Ose, we didn't hear your name called. Last 2 weeks, Ose has been playing out of his damn mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, because ain't no pressure.
Right.
Ain't no pressure, bro.
Right.
Think about this, Tuck. I would have what's the day? 4 days ago, going into the Eagles game, I know we're not afraid of the Eagles, so I'm like, let's just see what's going to happen, right? Literally, after that game, you go into the next game, and I know if I feel it, the players feel it. You like, let's just line it up. It's not that you feel like you're going to just boat race the Chiefs.
Right.
Football is such a game of confidence, bro. You see the same player, Nashawn Wright. He's here. He can't quite get his footing. His confidence is struggling because the coaching staff don't believe in him. He go to Chicago. He playing like a baby all-pro. He balling. So the players here, you see them struggling all year. The defense ain't had no confidence. Within the last 2 games, I can see their demeanor. When you saw we got the when we get like a turnover or something, you see how they grab their helmets?
Right.
They grab them like, let's go get to it. And we got like, oh, I guess we gotta go back on the field.
Right. Right. They're starting to get an identity. And here's the thing, I have to give Matt Eberflus credit, right? Because earlier on, I kind of felt it when I bet on it. AJ Brown was heating up. I'm saying, like, here we go. And he said, no, you know what? I know Trayvon's out right now. Cook up them grits. Hey, man, get up and press.
I ain't gonna lie. I know everybody said, like, see, that's why you need Trayvon. I know everybody was thinking it because I was thinking, bro,
Trayvon coming back.
Because I felt it because even though Rebel was looking a little bit better, right? Yeah, like we didn't have our big corner to really match AJ Brown, and you can't give him soft zone. Like that's what you're going. Jalen Hurts will pick that apart all day. But I felt like Matt Eberflus was saying, you know what? Let me get out of what I do and start playing a little bit more man and get up in these boys' grills and be aggressive. You got to give him credit for that.
We're going to need man tomorrow.
Week 3, Matt would have stayed in that zone. You know what I'm saying?
I think we're going to play more man tomorrow because I think you can't let Pat, you can't sit back in the zone. Right. And is Diggs going to be active?
No, he's not. For some reason.
They got to open the practice window for him, don't they?
Yeah, they still haven't did it for some reason.
And they still open? Is it over?
They still can. Well, the rumors are he's going to be back after Detroit or for Detroit, maybe.
I know tomorrow, as much as we just can't just sit. I know the pass rush is going to get home because their guard is hurt. Trey Smith, I think.
Right, Trey Smith is out.
So I do think the D tackles will be able to feast, but we still got to have somebody that can cover a little bit. I don't know if we can just zone it up, not with Patrick.
Well,
right.
well,
But,
hey,
we'll get to that here in a second. But
yeah, I was
also
about to say, did you want to get to your point?
The
And then
one
go
thing
to
I
that.
do also want to give credit for Brian Schottenheimer was actually still standing by his moniker is that competition wins. And when they cut Elam, I'm like, oh, that's new. Because we all know
Yeah,
last
that's
regime,
new.
They would have held
for
on to Elam for forever. Yeah.
Yeah, they would have kept Elam out there some way, somehow. And Brian Schottenheimer is, hey, this is not working, bro. You know what I'm saying? He ain't working here. They cut him. Now he thinks he's in Tennessee or something.
Tolbert getting soft benched.
Right. Yeah, he really did got soft bench. You know what I'm saying?
We wasn't active.
You're seeing those things, right? Ever since we heard possibility of Nate Thomas taking on Terrence Steele's job, Terrence Steele been playing a whole lot better. Now you got Nate Thomas playing primary left and Tyler Guyton out, but it's like really breeding this competition where you let a guy like Malik Davis come out off the couch and he's playing more snaps than your 5th round draft pick in Jaden Blue.
Back in the day, we would have forced blue. We had a forced blue.
Right.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, you had forced blue. It'd been Mike McCarthy and Jerry back and forth with Jaden Blue. You know what I'm saying? He out there getting carries, and and it had been that whole ordeal.
You know what though, Tuck? Self-fulfilling prophecy. Jerry Jones and them be wanting to dip their hand in and mess with stuff. But when you get a chance to see what you've been avoiding work, like I don't really like making big game trades. Oh,
right.
They both working. I don't really cut players. I stick with my players. And the way Brian is breeding that competition, like you said,
right?
It's hard to if you go into a room and you arguing, it's hard to argue that. I don't know what DMV laughing at.
No, because I thought about this, right? Malik Davis is still one of them people y'all talking about because this is why I was laughing. Y'all ever seen that Jamie Foxx, Jerry Jones video when he was talking about?
I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah. You know he was talking about Malik Davis, right?
For real?
Yeah.
It was Malik. It was Malik. But
that's why I was laughing.
But Shotty speaks highly about Malik too. And I'm saying this on Twitter earlier today, Ron. Exactly what you're saying. Right now, hopefully, my biggest hope right now is that Jerry Jones sees, hey, man, you can still be successful based off of football reasons. You went and made 2 big trades and got 2 football guys. You have a football coach that went and got a football staff, and he's letting them coach, right? You know what I'm saying? So now Cowboys fans, there's no mega headline. We'll talk about one that people are fakely trying to create here in a second, but there's no drama. There's no headlines. There's no speculation.
It's all football.
And Cowboys fans are excited and still lining up. I just got back from the pro shop.
I know it's lit.
It was elbow to elbow in that pro shop. Why? Because of football reasons. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully Jerry realized that, hey, man, actually, you know what I'm saying? They actually like this.
So have an aggressive offseason.
And guess what? And guess what? You still get the credit.
You still get the credit.
You get love.
And that's what I'm saying. Shotty is coaching the team, rightfully so. But everyone says, hey, man, Jerry got it right from trading on from Mike and Kenny Clark and Quentin. So you're getting all your
credit. I'm giving him credit, and I don't even like Jerry. I've been giving
I can't stand Jerry, but Jerry cooked, bro.
Pickens and Quentin Williams.
Hell yeah.
Cooked.
Right.
I know, look, it's weird because you're like, but Micah. And I get it. But since he's gone and you look at what you got, we literally traded a generational pass rusher, but God damn it, that middle.
Right.
It's a generational
weird road to get there, but that middle looked crazy.
Right. It looks crazy, right? So he fixed it. Now, earlier on, it was looking crazy. And you also still have draft picks. So, Jerry, you're going to get your credit. Don't let the ego get in when you want more. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. You're right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, like, this say Shotty's coaching. Don't let your ego get in once you want more. We're giving you credit for Quentin. We're giving you credit for George Pickens. We're giving you credit, for putting this team together and maybe salvaging this defense. Okay, bro. Now just kind of just stay out the way and let Shotty continue to bend. But you're seeing Cowboys fans, it feels good right now that we're talking about football. I know people want to talk about, are we going to extend Pickens? And man,
I'm letting y'all know right now.
You got the Chiefs, and you're going to have one of the highest rated games on the planet tomorrow. You know, so the Chiefs fans in the chat, for someone who lives in Kansas City, they're calling the Kansas City takeover on the radio. They are coming in buses. You know what I'm saying?
Think about it. Strengths of the team, I can say real quick. Passing game, you already know what it is. So you're not going to let, when you got the strengths of your team, and what's your team's identity? right now, literally, you could say strength of the Cowboys defense, that interior. You're not going to get a half a season of it and tear it apart. He's going to find a way to keep all three of them.
Right.
I don't know. And you know what? And he's going to find a way to keep George Pickens. I'll figure out the other stuff. But this is working way too well to get a season and a half. Like, no.
Javonte too, bro. Javonte too.
Here's what I'm trying to explain. I've been trying to explain for Jerry for years, right? Let's say, well, we really couldn't sign everybody, but let's say it was Tyler Smith, right? We still had to sign Tyler Smith this offseason too. It's easier for you to come at Tyler Smith and say, hey, man, I need you to take a pay cut because we also want to make sure that we're keeping George Pickens too. You see what I'm saying?
That's going to take one too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So now it's easier to have that conversation versus I'm taking a pay cut, no disrespect for Jonathan Hankins, or you know what I'm saying? Hey, no.
Look, if they say, hey, Dak, we need you to shave some off to keep George. What you want? Because Dak's lasting the next 3 to 4 years to tie it to those two receivers, sign me up.
Right. Yeah. Restructure this. You know what I'm saying? So if you tell me if I restructure my deal, I get to keep this. All right, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny? When Dak reached all the stuff that happens behind the scenes, if Dak say I'll take a pay cut, I'll get some money back. When George hears that, I think George, and I read that little article that he wrote when he said he felt like it was meant to be.
Right.
I think that George Pickens really, I know that the whole thing when Micah and Jerry went south, it got personal.
Right.
I don't think it's personal with him and Jerry. I think it's a different type of a vibe. And I don't think George is going to do like, I don't care where I go. I just want my bag. I think he realizes he's going to get his 30+ million. I'm just saying, I don't think he's going to let $2 million make him end up in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Well, here's the benefit, y'all. People forget Pickens was there to see the whole Micah shit unfold. You know what I'm saying? So if he's close to CD's probably going to coach him. Hey, bro. Just saying, get your money, but you might just gotta just go to Cabo for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and do it. But don't you dare, you know what I'm saying, because things will change. So he got to sit back and see, and you're seeing George handle the media questions right. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I want to be here. You know what I'm saying? He's playing the PR game because he got to see, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Don't throw rocks with the sun. You know what I'm saying?
He is what time repeats itself, bro. He is what we really. He is Dez again, bro. He is infectious. And I'm not talking about play style. I'm talking about energy he brings.
Right.
After a catch, when Dez used to make almost any catch, he would throw up the X.
Right.
Yeah.
It gets us at a point where every catch.
Right.
And not the
I'm about to say, I think it's another level than Dez, bro, because I mean Dak threw that ball up.
Talking about energy.
Yeah. He threw that ball up in the air, and you knew Pickens was coming down with it.
Right.
Like anybody else, like if he had thrown that ball up, like if it was told, because Dak don't care sometimes. Sometimes he'll just throw it. And if he think that's the read, he gonna throw it.
Right.
You know who they comparing him to now?
Huh?
I'm trying to find this article. I was watching that Cowboys collector joint with Foots and Sky and them.
Okay.
I think they said that Randy said that he reminds him of him. That's what Randy Moss said.
I
was like, yeah, a little bit of Randy, a little bit of Calvin. I'm not hyping it. I'm just talking about when you throw the ball up and there's 2-3 people, like I'm fully expecting him to come down with the play or get the flag. You know what I'm saying?
If Randy said it, I don't feel like I'm being crazy. If Randy said it, I'll say it.
It's what sounds crazier. He feels like a Randy Moss T.O. merger. You see what I'm saying? Because he's not the pure burner that Randy was, but he can do enough. He can go over the top. But he's also physical when he has that ball in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Like he has that blend, and I just feel like you're saying, Ron, he's that charge, right? And some people had it. Sometimes when things wasn't going right, Dez will make a big play, throw up the X, the whole crowd gets fired up. Or Zeke will get that big run, truck somebody.
Yeah, that's what we've been missing.
Everyone gets fired up. Now when George Pickens just gets the ball, you heard it from the sound of the
now look, line. CD had it, but they took his superpower. He got to find it.
Right. When he took that,
they took his superpower from him.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Somebody, I think Big Dow said it in the comments where he said CD is Chris Carter on steroids, and I said it in the video earlier.
That's a great
comparison. There are tandems to which these two remind me of. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was one of them. Chris Carter and Randy Moss. I talked about Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harrison, and then Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce, where, you know what I'm saying, it can work. And I know that we're going to talk about, you know, some of the CD
work.
stuff.
You don't, I watched the interview of CD Lamb yesterday. Because I be liking to watch the nuance of the little interviews and stuff like that. They said, CD, man, how you been feeling? They try to see what they can get. How you feel about George Pickens getting there? He's like, I wanted to go get another one. Like, I didn't heard him on record say, I don't care if he get paid more than me. Like, I think CD Lamb understands. He said, I've been messing up. This ain't got nothing to do with George. If I came to do, because he's been getting his opportunities, Dak ain't just been icing them out.
Yeah, facts.
If CD starts to come to play, we're going to be more dangerous. This ain't even like a Dak is icing CD and just throwing to George.
Yeah. Right. It's not like George getting 15 targets and CD getting 2.
That's how they act in the media. But right now, it's CD like, man, if I just make 4 or 5 more catches and didn't drop them, I would have my 122.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I need to hear, bro. And just go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I'm glad he locked in. I'm glad he not I mean, we human. I'm glad he not like, this who y'all like now.
Right.
Because we get past that, after George get his bread, let's just do what we supposed to do over the next 3 years. We got a window that I'm gonna say is wide open. You know what I'm saying? Now let's give Dak his Elway years, build around his old ass.
Right. Yeah.
let's go for it.
Hey, the whole time though, shit, Dak ain't old. Dak went in there and flipped. Remember?
Hey, look, how y'all feel about that? Because
so let me read this super chat real quick. It says Javonte deserves his little bag too. Yeah, Javonte don't get his little bag too. But let me ask y'all this, because we've been, and this kind of hitting me in Twitter space. Look to my dog Knicks, right? We've been kind of feeling that the window is maybe 2 to 3 years with Dak. But do y'all think it could be a possibility where it could be 5 years, 6 years with Dak, where they're going to have him as the old Aaron Rodgers, like, and ride this thing out? You know what I'm saying?
I say it's 3 years with Dak in Dallas. If it went south.
Yeah.
If it don't go south, then let's ride. But the way it's going now, I think that for the first time in a long time, bro, I feel like the front office is in line. They supporting their like I ain't never they supporting their quarterback. They get players like it. I don't even know what this life is.
Because and I'm with you, bro. I don't say, let's say we get to a divisional next year and then we lose, right? And the next year we get to an NFC championship and we lose, right? I don't see them be like, okay, well, Dak is older. We have this.
No, we keeping him.
Let's get young. I think they keep him. You know what I'm saying? So I really think that these next 3 years is going to be pivotal for Dak to kind of see how things really move. Now, if they give you George Pickens and CD and we still 7 wins, 8 wins, okay.
Yeah, but removing the motion, though, Tuck, you don't need them to think like that. You need them to think 2-year window. Because you need them to be urgent. You know what I'm saying?
But think about
that's what they've been doing. They've been doing that 5-year, 6-year window thing.
Good point. Good
George
point.
is 24.
Right.
Like, he ain't even – George is going to get better because he's just going to get smarter. CeeDee Lamb is just tiptoeing into – this is the prime. I know he ain't been playing well, y'all. I know. Get over it. But I'm just saying, like, do you got the window with those killers? Let's just say – this is for me and DMV. Let's just say we get Jeremiah Love. Let's just say they say F it. Because I've been hearing Zeke comparisons. Y'all going to have to get over it.
Right.
Let's just say we get Jeremiah Love. And we add that and Javonte Williams. Now we got a real duo.
Right.
And we still got them 2 killers.
Facts, bro. I look, that's why I'm saying, like, forget the 5-year window thing. Just stack killers with killers and go after it, bro. That's it.
Gotcha.
Bro, that offense, line in place. Look, I'm sorry. I'm getting off season on you. I'm just saying. Right. I think that'll be dope.
right. And yeah, and we'll get there. I see what y'all saying. Yes, if you want to apply pressure like it's a 2-year window, right? It's a 2-year window. But yeah, that was a question that was asked. Now, someone has mentioned CD, right? How concerned are you, DMB? I'll start with you about CD.
Quite frankly, bro, I'm not really that concerned with him. But what I will say from the fan base is, it's like, I feel like it's torn when it shouldn't be torn, right? Like, for me, I think CD said everything that I needed for him to say, because I put out a video and I said, I need him to grow up. The reason I need you to grow up is you got to get out of your own head. This is what you asked for. Back in March, I was able to look up and you said, I need more than myself. and to win. You know what I'm saying? And you got that here. And I don't think that's I think that you got that now to where you don't got to press as hard. I think that somebody need to sit him down. Sometimes you need to pat the guy on the back. Sometimes you need a swift kick in the ass, right? And CD, as long as we've known, can mope sometimes, and he can take himself out of a game. It's different now, though. You're not throwing the ball to Jalen Tolbert and Turpin and all those guys. You got a guy with you that can help you find your footing. So all you got to do is keep your mind on, keep your eye on the prize. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to get it. I'm good. I'm blah, blah, blah. And that's something that comes with having to mature. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people, like, I'll be honest with y'all. As a kid, I was a crybaby. I was a crybaby when I didn't play like I wanted to play. But sometimes you need somebody to sit with you and say, you still playing well, dog. You might not, your stats might not show it. You still blocking well. You bringing coverage away from Pickens and he going off. And I think that he needs to understand that it's not all about what you put out there as far as your stats and stuff like that. Bro, it's about winning. You know what I'm saying? It's about winning. And to hear what he said, Rome, I think that he's going to pass. And we've seen him dig himself out of holes before.
He said in the interview, he said, I'm literally out there thinking about, I think what you're saying is true. He wants to shine. And I don't think in a selfish way. I think he just wants to do his thing. And he know he a killer with that ball in his hand. So he already said, a lot of these last couple of times, I'm thinking about my next move.
Yeah. And you out there, you said it's Tolbert still at act. I think he has
Andy be killing Tolbert, man.
But that's another one. That's another thing for Shawty saying, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? You guys got to sit down a little bit. But I agree, Rome, and I know people didn't want to hear. That's why I didn't do a film session. I think, and it sounds crazy, and it's not a Cowboys-Eagle thing. The thing that really impacts CD, I think, versus the Eagles, he's too open. He's getting too open where he's out in space and he's thinking about the next move.
He said it. He said, y'all think about the next move.
You know what I'm saying? He's already on like, you can't peek. You got to, one, secure the catch, right? Then make the move. But he's already thinking.
Like in the Raiders game, bro.
The Raiders game, there was nobody within 20 miles of dude, bro.
Right, yeah. So he's coming off the line. Boom. He's wide open. He's thinking, okay, now it's time to get cute. You got to do step A first, then go get cute.
The scary part is when he gets out of his baby funk or whatever.
Yeah.
Because the coverage already tilted. What we all talked about in the summer is happening. Now they're over accentuating trying to cover George.
Right.
Now Dak will still let that thing fly in the two. You don't even care. But my point is, CD, you about to start eating, bro. This ain't even gonna be. It's gonna be pitch and catch.
Right.
And then you know who really get to eat? Jake Ferguson, because ain't nobody
and Devontae, because it's got to be a lighter box. And
I think boxes, right?
Yeah, and
so
go ahead.
Here's the difference between what we have versus what AJ Brown has, right?
Talk about it.
One, AJ Brown, he already got his money. Two, he's already got his Super Bowl. So now he's trying to build his legacy. CD, you're a little bit different. You got your money. You broke NFL records. You broke Cowboys records. But the stain on your jacket is not winning. So you need to kind of just do everything, the little things that adds up for a wide receiver. I know a lot of people think it's all about glitz and glamour and catching touchdowns, but sometimes it's the dirt. It's running 90 miles per hour just to run this safety off so George Pickens or whoever can run this deep dagger concept underneath to get wide open. Like, those are the thing that really encompasses the team success. You see what I'm saying? So I'm with you, DMV, because we've all played those kids. I know kids, if they miss their first 3 shots, they done for the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You missed 3 shots, bro. In the first quarter, you already moping. Like, see, like, bro, you have to be a leader. I know that's not, you're kind of the cool, pretty boy, but you got to be a different kind of leader. You cannot be moping around on that sideline. Yeah, be frustrated at yourself for dropping a pass. Just like Devontae Turpin, he fumbled, but he made it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just this up here when it comes to playing the game that I think CD just needs to get a whole lot stronger.
I think he's gonna be fine. I think tomorrow, not to be funny, I think, and he's playing with the quarterback, Chris Paul, the quarterbacks,
right?
Because Dak Prescott will throw it to goddamn Turpin with the game on the line. That's one thing I hate about it.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna do it no more. He ain't gonna do it no more. I bet you he ain't gonna do it no more.
With the game on the line, Dak gonna be like, I'm coming right to you, Tuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it.
But my point is, Dak will get him his touch. Like when you go back and really look at it, this is not like, dang, Pickens got 15 and CD got 3 targets. He hasn't had a lack of targets game. That's when I'll be like, okay, maybe we should worry. But it ain't gonna happen. Dak know where his bread is, but Dak ain't crazy. Dak like, listen, all I got to do is get the ball into these killers' hands and step back and be like, I ain't even doing that. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying?
But I do got to say criticism, bro, though.
And I'll let you go, DMV. CD is getting more targets alongside George Pickens than when he was getting alongside Brandon Cooks and Jalen Tolbert. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a time where he wasn't getting 9 targets. We started the whole spam Lamb campaign.
Yeah.
He's getting about 9 to 10 targets. He's just not making the most with it.
Yeah, and I kind of felt like when he was kind of moping or he was going through that, just like the Green Bay game, Dak, there was a couple times where he forced it to CD and it was almost picks. Like when he get like that, Dak also has to get to a point where you're not babying them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where you're not babying them, you're still going through your progressions the way that they need to. And I honestly think that was part of the reason they were down like they were, because they dealing with that. And that's why I'm like, CD, you got to grow up a little bit, because that's taking a different type of energy. And you already got to dig yourself. You already got to get back into the game, but you got to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? So,
if this was like a drafted receiver, like if this was Ted McMillan and they had no bond, we would have a problem with his hands.
Right.
Because it's someone that he had a relationship with, that they rock with each other a little too much. We'll talk about Vegas stories.
I love it, bro. I love it. I love that they rock with each other the way they do.
I think the person that will lift him up, DMV, as you were saying earlier, I think the person that talked to him is George. Bro, go be nice. You know what we do? Remember they was at that baseball game in the summer? And CD was like, man, he a 1-2. And everybody was kind of questioning it. Now they flip-flop. And it's like, well, maybe CD ain't like that. And it's like, is y'all crazy? Like, don't forget who we got. Just like, we literally have, and this ain't even hyperbolic no more, we literally have the best duo in the league. Like, it
might be the best duo in Cowboys history.
I
can say that right now.
No, not
from a talent perspective.
From a talent perspective, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Alvin and them got big rings, so we got to wait a little bit.
Hey, look, Coach, I love Coach Harper. He ain't rocking. He ain't messing with them.
Right.
I love Coach.
Mike's biggest talent was his heart and his aggression and stuff like that. He wasn't, but it's fine. These athletes is different. But we need them to put it together in the biggest moments, because that's what that other crew would be able to say. In the biggest moments, I shined. And they're about to get their chance.
Right.
Moments like tomorrow, moments like Sunday is when you build that. Okay, and you know what? And all them times when we were screaming, "Yo, just load the clip for Dak and watch what happens." I feel like we're going to finally get to see it. I don't feel like it's going to be like in certain times where Dak might have been gunshot because he didn't know. He knows, yo, I can let this thing fly to the Pickens. He threw that bad boy in the double coverage, and Pickens just like, yeah, that's crazy. I'm coming down with it. You know what I'm saying? And it lifts everyone.
Slam dunk. It's like Shaq, bro. It's like Shaq. When Shaq used to just dunk and get an and one.
Put it up. Right.
Have you seen and one football? Like it's almost like I've never seen, and maybe it's because I've been a Cowboy fan for so long, but where it just feel like it's an and one slam dunk. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the free throw.
Lob City, man. That's where we're at. You know, and I hate it because someone called us the 2012 Clippers. I'm like, that's kind of where we're at right now. You know what I'm saying? It really feels like that.
That's good though. Like I'm not mad that we don't deserve to get crowned. Let me be very clear.
Yeah. Fact.
We're not crownable right now. Me saying I feel like we can beat the Chiefs is my confidence in my team, because I seen what we did on Sunday versus what is one of the better defenses in the NFL. I don't really care what nobody's saying about it. Right. So we showed that we can play on the big stage. I'm not going to go into the next game and automatically just give up. That's where that's at. I got confidence in my boys. Let's line it up versus one of the better teams of the last 20 years, and let's just see what we got. And if we knock down this challenge, then we'll talk about next week's challenge. This is week to week.
Right, exactly. So Lunatic just had a super chat. Appreciate you, my dogs. We'll be ending one dynasty tomorrow, starting another one. Family Thanksgiving and Cowboys dub. Let's effing go. DC Pharrell, Puro EJ Cowboys. Salute to my dog.
Shout out to Lunatic, man. That's my dog.
We got another super chat. Says showing my support, man. We appreciate you. So let me talk about this, man. We got the matchup. Y'all know this is the one I've been waiting for. You know what I'm saying? The little people thought it was last week. And I didn't drive 8 hours down here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? You just have to line up with the schedule. You know what I'm saying? But I came down for tomorrow's game. So, DMV, I'm going to start with you, dog. How important is tomorrow's game for the Dallas Cowboys? But secondly, how important is this game for Dak Prescott's legacy?
It's everything. Like I've been saying this. I said it when the schedule came out. This is the biggest game in history. And what I mean by that is I think it's going to break all types of records tomorrow as far as people watching the game. You got Pat Mahomes coming home. You got, you know what I'm saying, Taylor Swift fans. Like, they're going to be tuned into the game to watch Travis Kelce. You're going to have a lot more people, more eyes on this game.
Post Malone performing.
The normal.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that this game means everything. Because not only is it going to be that type of atmosphere, but it's going to be against the AFC champions from the last however many years. Like, you're talking about a dynasty, you know, and it's a measuring stick. Like, you already know what you are against Philadelphia. Right. Like, you see them all the time, so you're not really enamored. Right. But just imagine, you know, playing against somebody that is the GOAT. Is considered the early GOAT and Travis Kelce and Andy Reid and everything. Like, if come February, you're watching them every year from home. You're watching them and you're like, I wish we can get to that stage. Well, you got them now. So you got an opportunity to see what you made of against a team that has championship DNA and they need the game too. They need the game probably.
Hey, say that again.
Right.
They need the game too, so they're going to come out there and they're going to give you their best foot forward. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they always say that after Thanksgiving is when the real football starts. The Chiefs, they need this game. If they don't get it with how their division's going right now, which is the best division in football, then they're kind of screwed. So if you can go out there and win this type of game, I don't think there's anything on your schedule that you feel like this is an obstacle that we can't overcome.
That is such a great point. It's such. Now I got to just echo that them needing this game. Like, we always want to say, though, how good are we? You know, because I'm Captain Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I get down. But like, at the end of the day, you really want to see, am I just talking or is we about to show up? Is this defensive tackle room really like that? Because last week I was like, okay, we looking like that. Now I want to check off this next box, because if we go out there, I'm telling y'all, I remember last year when we played the Lions, we walked in scared, right? You know what I'm saying? I know we had mad injuries and all that, but you could tell they just took advantage of us, beat the lock breaks off us. But the year before, when we played the Lions with the whole stupid check-in thing, we played them with no fear, and that's how we won that game, because it's all about confidence. After the Eagles game, I can't wait to see that first couple series. Are we going to walk in all of Patrick Mahomes like, it's Patty? Or is we about to walk out there tomorrow like when you seen Tyler Smith punch Tyler Guy in the joint? He was like, but my point is, that energy is where we coming from. Are we going to come out there scared?
Right. Facts. And, I think it's very important from this standpoint, right? It's weird, but it's a playoff game with the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people going to probably clip and say, oh, that believer. Like, no.
That's exactly what it is.
This is a playoff game. They cannot lose, and we cannot lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that. So you're going to get the best punches from both sides. But me personally, I feel like the one thing that kind of keeps Dak out of the conversation foolishly is that he doesn't have those heads on his mantle, right? He doesn't have the signature win versus Josh Allen. He doesn't have that signature win versus Joe Burrow.
He got Jalen on
that signature win versus Lamar Jackson. He doesn't have.
He got Stafford on there a couple times.
Versus Pat Mahomes.
He do got Stafford. He got Stafford. But you know what I'm saying? But people look at Stafford but those guys that are talked about, he just doesn't have those wins. So here's an opportunity with the whole world watching, win or go home, Taylor Swift, Post Malone performing, everyone around the TV watching, to go toe for toe. This feels like
years ago when Tony Romo went against Peyton Manning in that Denver game. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, Tony lost. But I feel like that was the game where I could finally tell people Tony's like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, he still lost because he throws interceptions. Right? So if Dak goes out there, both offenses are doing what I pretty much expect them to do, and Dak still comes out on top versus Kansas City, it's kind of hard to not have that conversation. And yeah, bro, I see that he has Tom Brady, but everyone throws that loophole. It was old Tom Brady. It was.
I'm taking it.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah.
I'm about to say old Tom Brady beat them early in the year.
Very important game, and it's also an important game for the Dallas Cowboys organization because what people have to understand, when Philly first lost to Kansas City, that was their first time of seeing that monster and how big it really was. And then that's when they started getting aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, now we got to go spin the block and go get a Saquon. Now we got to, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like once you kind of see, okay, this has been the standard for the past, let's just say, decade. What does it really look like? And you say, okay, maybe we just right there. We're not that far off. That might flip the switch for Jerry and Steven to start being a little bit aggressive because it's different from being neck and neck with Philly, pause if you want to, but with the Chiefs, who are the real standard of the NFL, Pat Mahomes, Travis Kelce, you know what I'm saying? It can send a different message. So this is a very important game.
You know what,
and I do believe the Cowboys will go out there and win this game.
I've been making this joke all week. I just need them to look, man. You just beat a better version of the Eagles than the Chiefs lost to earlier in the year.
Right.
Just stop walking out there. Like it's one of those things where I don't think it's a talent situation no more. Yeah, we ain't perfect, but it ain't like we can't play with you. Right. I need to see this mentality. Don't go out there and like we all support our children and stuff like that. Don't go embarrass me in front of no company.
Right.
You're too good. Don't go on the world stage tomorrow when millions, if not billions, I feel like people gonna be watching.
Right.
And then we down 21-0 like the other day.
Right.
Y'all was embarrassing me the other day. They pulled him to the side, talked to your son. You better get it.
Hey, right.
And then look, we went back out there and showed up. So tomorrow, I don't care what's going on. Don't go out there in awe of the Chiefs. Yeah, they got rings.
Right.
You want one of those? This is the time to show people we can play on that stage.
Right. These are the teams that you have to beat to get to that level. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? But these are teams. This is what playoffs feel like when you might get a win versus Philly, and the next week you got another killer, and
that's exactly.
Then you got another killer right after that. Like this is welcome to playoff football, right? So this is what you got to do. So I think it's a good measuring stick.
That's why I'm glad we ain't got that cupcake schedule because we'd have been 8-2,
right,
and soft.
Backing into the playoffs, Okay, and then all of a sudden. I don't know what happened versus Green Bay. Y'all was soft. You wasn't ready, right? You need to go out there and get your teeth punched out a little bit and realize, okay, I can take a punch versus someone in my own weight class. And I think that can help, man. So, Rome, before we jump out of here, we got 6 minutes left because we got the gear up for Stranger Things.
Yeah. I know y'all go, hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? Rome, go ahead. Tick. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate all the support, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. But dog, Rome, go ahead and give us your prediction for tomorrow's game.
All right, I'm going to go prediction for tomorrow's game.
And also, of course, what are you thankful for?
Well, I'll start with that. I am thankful for family. I'm thankful for friends. Y'all know what's going on in the personal life. Thankful for good health, and you know what I'm saying. And in light of everything that happened this year with the Cowboys, man, just hug somebody you close to, man. Text somebody you ain't talked to in a minute tomorrow. Sometimes just telling somebody you missed them, you love them, saying what's up is a lot. You know what I'm saying? So don't take that stuff for granted. I don't take it for granted even when I go live stream and y'all come watch us. We appreciate y'all. So I'm thankful for everybody in the chat, even the haters that's watching silently. I know it's a couple of
y'all. Right.
As far as for the game tomorrow, my prediction is I don't think it's going to be super high scoring. I think the Cowboys is going to be somewhere between 24, 27 points. I would like to hold the Chiefs to, I'm going to say 27-24. I feel like Aubrey's going to have to be active again. We're going to need him. And as far as like my last little thing to add, last week I broke this. I ain't wore this jersey in mad years. It's snug because my ass is big, but I wore it before the Eagles game just to throw something else on and do something different. And they said, yo, if we win tomorrow, you got to wear that joint before every game. So we back, and tomorrow, if we win, I'll be wearing this during the live stream. So this is my good luck charm. I know that stuff really, if you ain't superstitious, it don't matter. But I'm wearing it because everybody said to wear it.
All gold everything, man. All gold everything. My dog DMV, man, what are you thankful for and what's your predictions for the game?
All right, I'll keep it brief. I'm thankful for family. I'm thankful for brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful to have met y'all. Y'all make me a better man. Y'all make me a better husband, better father just by talking to y'all. And there's other people as well. Rio, my boy Danny. I'm thankful for health, like Rome said, and just for good energy, man. Thankful for the Cowboys family because, you know, like I said, I went through a traumatic situation and the Cowboys family was here for me. And you guys know what I did with my fandom, but I came back for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Not a fan, but I came back for the people that wanted to hear from me. Yeah, I know Rome trying to get me there, but you know what I'm
Bro, it's like this, man. You can say I'm done with my family all you want to. Thanksgiving, you walk back through that door, and they like, welcome home.
Right. What about them Cowboys? Yeah.
When you walk back in that door Thanksgiving, your cousin gonna pass you a shot. Welcome back. so we'll be waiting when you come back around.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, y'all landed on thick. Everybody landed on thick. Pause. Yeah, but my prediction for the game, I had the same score that popped in my head, bro. 27-24. I think Aubrey hits a game-winning field goal.
That's what we need.
I think that the Cowboys have the kryptonite for Kansas City, which is that interior line that's always giving Kansas City trouble with Andy Reid and stuff like that. So I think they're just gonna give them trouble tomorrow too. And I expect a close game though. Maybe you know. Go ahead.
I want to say it. I think as a Rocco gonna have a breakout game tomorrow.
Hey, well, look, Sam Williams wore the black hat, and you know what I'm saying, had the chain, had the grill. I wore the grill for Sam Williams today. He had that big forced fumble in the game. So shout out to Sam Williams, and I think the defense will show up and get a stop when they need to. But that's
it.
Facts, man. And I'll go last, man. So I'm thankful for my family. Thankful for my children, thankful for friendships, thankful for health, man. I went through a situation last week that things could have been completely different, man. Just to have that opportunity, Sunday, just to walk on the stadium on my own power, my own strength. I'm still a little sore, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I'm all right. I'm just extremely thankful for that. I'm thankful for friendships, for you, you know what I'm saying, too, man. It's like a brotherhood. I don't know. I'm gonna be fully transparent, man. I'm not sure if I would still be doing Cowboys content, y'all, if it wasn't for these two, man. Because it's like it feels good to have this genuine people that I know. If I say, you know what, I just want to do something else, I'm still gonna talk to these brothers every day. You know what I'm saying? These are the first two people I talk to pretty much every morning. You know what I'm saying? When I'm up, so it's not even a Cowboys thing. It's not even a content thing. It's just a friendship. It's a brotherhood that's gonna last a lifetime. So I'm extremely thankful for y'all, man. I'm thankful for all the Cowboys fans, man. Y'all keep me inspired. Y'all keep me going. I'm at the stadium, I'm saying? Like, now some of the hugs, y'all, was a little, I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, I'm saying? I still got the broken ribs, I'm saying? People like, let's go. I mean, hey, bro, I'm saying? Hey, but it's just the love and the energy that I get when I'm around Cowboys fans, man. It really keeps me inspired. So I'm thankful for that. And I'll never take it for granted. As far as the game is concerned, man, y'all know it's a big one for me. I've been wanting this one. I gotta have this one. I gotta walk out
you got
with this dub. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going out like that, man. But I feel like ultimately, I'm feeling a lot more confident about this matchup now than I was 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? With that 32nd ranked defense, I was just showing up for the friends and the jinx. You know what I'm saying? But now I feel like the Dallas Cowboys can actually compete with the Chiefs and win this game. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, Chiefs fans that have been talking to me and people on the radio, like, it's back and forth. It's not like, oh, y'all just the Cowboys. Like, hey, man, y'all got some problems that we got to deal with. And you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a back and forth matchup. So I'm excited for it. I think the Cowboys will go out there and handle business at home. I love that both teams are backs against the wall. I have the Dallas Cowboys winning this game 31-28 at home. Brandon Aubrey with another one. But the send us over is when I think that, Dak Prescott gets this one on Thanksgiving. He gets it's CBS. So they don't have the turducken. He'll have like the turkey or whatever.
Oh, Tony gonna be hating like hell tomorrow, bro.
Yeah. It's gonna be Romo. You know what I'm saying?
Tony be pissing me off.
I think Dak can break Romo's Thanksgiving record too as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna probably be some, but whatever, man. But the energy in the building's gonna be crazy. You can't even get standing room tickets going for like $230 right now. You know what I'm saying? It's the walls are going to be shaking in there. Chiefs Kingdom going out there, Cowboys Nation. It's going to be a fun game, but the Dallas Cowboys win this game 31-28. Blair Aubrey with the walk-off. But, we appreciate you all for tuning in. We want everyone to have a great, thankful, blessed Thanksgiving tomorrow. Like Rome said, I always encourage this. Just reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in a while.
Man,
shoot them say, what's up, man? Hey, man, what your ass up to, dog? You know what I'm saying? What you been? Because you never know what people are going through. We're thankful for all of you guys for tuning in, giving us your time, because y'all could be watching somebody else right now, but y'all here with us, man. So we deeply appreciate it. So, Cowboys Nation, let's go get this victory. From J Tuck, DMV, CFT, we are cover 3, and we are out. Peace.
Today's video is brought to you by Sleeper. So you think you know football, huh? Okay, let's turn your football knowledge into real money. Download the Sleeper app, the ultimate fantasy app that can turn game day into payday. Just download the Sleeper app and pick more or less on your favorite players. With more stats than any other daily fantasy app, just choose 2 or more of your favorite players from pregame or live stats. Pick more or less from predicted stats, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money if your pick wins. So use the promo code CFO and you'll get up to $100 match on your first deposit. So download Sleeper now and let's get this money, gang.